Coronation Street spoilers. Two residents prepare to take down Stephen but face death at his hands. Carla Connor and Tim Metcalf are playing a risky game as they get closer to the truth about Stephen Reed in Coronation Street. A few weeks ago, Tim spotted Stephen at the canal where Teddy's body is hidden. We know that Stephen murdered Teddy after Leo put his body in a roof box and threw it into the canal. He made the decision to return to the location after Leo's body was discovered. While Jenny slept, Stephen got up in the early hours and poked a stick around the murky waters of the canal, hoping to get confirmation on whether the roof box was still submerged. While this was taking place, Stephen failed to notice Tim hiding behind a bush. The taxi driver had just finished a night shift when he spotted Stephen, and because Tim knows that Stephen is bad news, he followed and watched, but was very nearly caught when his phone started ringing. Elsewhere, upcoming episodes will see Carla receive the results from a test that she did to see if she has LSD in her system. Roy put forward this idea after Carla theorized that she was drugged by someone, and soon, her thoughts are confirmed when the letter from the clinic confirms there were traces of LSD in her hair sample. She tells Peter that she thinks it was Rufus who drugged her, but having checked the dates of her illness, realizes that it doesn't add up. In the factory, the penny drops when Carla drinks a coffee made by Michael, who then points out it's normally Stephen or Sarah who make them. As the truth dawns, Carla drags Stephen into the office and tells him that she knows he spiked her drinks with LSD and she's going to prove it. Meeting up with DS Swain, Carla shares her suspicions, but she's left frustrated when Swain asserts it's mere suspicion and she needs some proper evidence. As Carla searches for that, Stephen heads towards Rita's flat and freezes when he hears "Sexy Boy," the ringtone he heard while at the canal. He turns to see Tim answering his phone and realizes with horror that Tim must have followed him that night, but what will Stephen do to keep him quiet? And what about Carla? If Tim and Carla discover the truth, will Stephen kill them both?